Yoga with Ashton. Let's start at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Close your eyes and start to deepen and lengthen your breathing. With an inhale, raise your arms straight up and lean to the right to get a side stretch on your left side body. Now lean to the left. One more time, lean to the right. And over to the left. Now let's do some standing cat-cow. Arch and look up, curl in and look down. Let's do 4 more rounds. All right, now we'll do some windmills. Pretend like you're holding a big beach ball and circle it around to the right 5 times. Now switch sides and circle to the left 5 times. Really try and move every part of your body when you're doing this. Come back to center with your hands at your heart. Inhale, look up, and raise your arms for forward fold sets. Fold forward, then halfway lift. Repeat that 5 times. Now step back into plank pose, and then push back into downward facing dog. From here, raise your right leg back and over for scorpion stretch. And then bring it forward to the front of your mat and push up into high crescent with your arms raised up by your ears. Move into a crescent twist, leading with your right hand and looking towards that hand. Lower your right hand to your left thigh and raise your left arm in front of your face for Exalted Warrior Crescent Variation. Lower your hands to the front of the mat and push up into Warrior 3. You can bend your knee for balance if needed. Trying not to touch the mat, slowly bring your left leg forward for tree pose. You can use your hand to help guide your foot onto your thigh, calf, or ankle, making sure not to press it onto your knee. If you'd like, you can grow your tree by raising your arms above you. Start to come out of tree pose and land slowly back into high lunge with your left foot, still keeping your arms raised. From here, step back into downward dog. And raise your left leg back and over for scorpion stretch. Bring it forward to the front of your mat and push up into high crescent with your arms raised by your ears. Move into crescent twist, leading with your left hand and looking back towards that hand. Now lower your left hand to your right thigh and raise your right arm in front of your face for Exalted Warrior. Lower your hands to the front of the mat and push up into Warrior 3. You can bend your knee for balance if needed. Trying not to touch the mat, slowly bring your right leg forward for tree pose. Use your hand to help guide your foot onto your thigh, calf, or ankle, making sure not to press it into your knee. Then, same as last time, if you've got your balance, go ahead and grow your tree by raising your arms above you. Come out of the pose and slowly land back in crescent lunge with your right foot, still keeping your arms raised. Step back into downward dog. Raise your right leg high behind you and bring it forward for pigeon pose. You can stay in this position or lower down onto your forearms. Walk yourself back up and use your left hand to grab your toes for a quad stretch. If you're unable to grab your toes, you can use a strap. Gently lower your leg and step back into plank pose. From here, raise your left leg and pull it forward into pigeon pose. Stay here or lower yourself onto your forearms for more of a hip stretch. Walk yourself back up and use your right hand to grab your toes for a quad stretch, using a strap if needed. Lower yourself down onto the mat, resting on your forearms for Sphinx pose. Keep your elbows stacked below your shoulders. Lower yourself down for locust pose. With your arms on either side of your torso, inhale and pull your legs and torso up into locust. Lower down and rest your head on your left ear. We'll do 2 more rounds of this. Inhale and pull up into locust pose. Lower down and rest your head on your right ear this time. All right, last round. We can do this. This time, pull your arms in front of you for more of a challenge. Inhale and pull up into locust. Keep breathing. And release. Nice job, y'all. All right, from here, push up and back into a wide-legged child's pose. Begin to settle into your breathing, even out your inhales and exhales. Feel super psyched about the practice that you've just done. You can stay in child's pose for as long as you like. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.